Hello everybody, Assassinator back with another Xbox news video, letting you know some news that dropped late yesterday, which was Sunday night, and then Monday morning it became official. So we got word that after 21 years, Xbox Live Gold will be rebranded to Game Pass Core. I don't see a negative for Gold subscribers. Everything here looks good. The price will remain the same, so it's either $9.99 a month or $59.99 a year here in the US. Subscribers will still get to enjoy online multiplayer and the other benefits of having Gold, which I wouldn't say there's very many other benefits there. But the main thing that they're going to be taking away is Games with Gold. So August's Games with Gold will be the last. Now, Games with Gold has been lacking for a pretty long time. I mean, me as a Game Pass Ultimate subscriber for a couple years now, I would just claim the Games with Gold just because they were free, because then if I ever did want to go back and play them, I would be able to go back and play them. But I never once played any of those games, I would say, that dropped in the last 2 years. But it was still some free games that came with my Game Pass Ultimate subscription. Those of us who have Game Pass Ultimate are not getting anything to replace that, or at least it hasn't been announced yet. Because now you'll get access to 25 plus games as part of your subscription. Now on screen you can see some of them, and Xbox has stated that 2 to 3 times a year more games will be added. Now if you look at the list, there are some great games, but it's not always the newest version. Let's say in cases like Forza Horizon 4 and Halo 5. There's a newer Forza Horizon 5, and then there's Halo Infinite. And a lot of people think, well, Halo Infinite's free. No, the multiplayer is free, not the campaign. So what I think Xbox is doing here is they're strategically putting in those types of games. They're giving you a taste of what you can get. So when people play Forza Horizon 4 and Halo 5, if they want that newer version, then perhaps they might look into it and they'll end up seeing, hey, if I upgrade and pay just a little bit more, I'll be able to get myself Game Pass Ultimate, which includes all those games and so much more. So it's a little bit more palatable to people, rather than saying, hey, you want Forza Horizon 5, you're gonna have to pay, $50 to $70 depending on if it's on sale, versus $11 to $17 if you want regular Game Pass or Game Pass Ultimate. Now this move will also boost the total Game Pass subscriber numbers. Now I believe that the last report that we heard between Xbox Live Gold and Game Pass subscribers, there were something like 50 million. That will now mean that Xbox will have over 50 million Game Pass subscribers when this transition takes place in September. Now as I said, this will launch in September. Now I'm not exactly sure if it'll launch at different times depending on the regions, because on Sunday night when this thing first broke, it was in another country, so I couldn't actually translate it, but someone translated it saying that it would start September 1st. Well, when it came out, at least here in the US, it stated that it begins on September 14th. So I'm going to go with the official release of September 14th, at least here in the US. Now you might ask, what do you need to do to make this transition smooth? And the answer is easy, nothing. Xbox Live Gold subscribers will automatically swap over to Game Pass Core. If you have auto payment set up, that will swap over also. So nothing you need to do other than just enjoy playing your games. So for those of you who aren't familiar with Game Pass and all the different tiers, I'm going to break it down for you right here. So we got Game Pass Core, which is going to be $9.99 a month or $59.99 a year, which that basically comes with online multiplayer and the 25 plus games. Obviously that's the one that doesn't release until September 14th. But currently you can get any of the rest, which is Game Pass Console, and that will be $10.99 a month, which gives you hundreds of games, day one first party games, but no multiplayer. So if you want to play any of those multiplayer games, then you're going to have to obviously upgrade it. But if you play games like, let's say, Apex, Fall Guys, Fortnite, Call of Duty Warzone, those are all free to play multiplayer games. Then the next one would be Game Pass PC for those people who play on PC, and that one is $9.99 a month, which includes hundreds of games and day one first party games. Obviously, it also includes online multiplayer because PC gets to just play online multiplayer without any added fees. Then the top tier is Game Pass Ultimate, which comes in at $16.99 a month with hundreds of games, day one first party games, online multiplayer, and other ultimate perks. So overall, it appears that Xbox is offering a Game Pass tier to fit most people's budget and I guess gaming style. So to me, there's not really any negatives. This did not really change anything other than give, I would say, the core members some added benefits there. Now I know a lot of people were hoping that Xbox Live Gold would just disappear and online multiplayer would become free on Xbox. But we all have to remember, Xbox is a corporation and they gotta keep making money to keep their investors happy. So if we look at the numbers, let's say a total of 50 million people are subscribed to one of the subscriptions of Xbox. So I think our numbers said something like we're close to or we're at 30 million Game Pass subscribers. So that would leave about 20 million Xbox Live subscribers. Let's say every one of those 20 million, they spent $5 a month, not the $10 tier. Obviously there's people who pay $10 a month. So let's just go ahead and go with $5 a month. That's still $100 million right there that they make per month. It'd be kind of hard for any company to say, hey, we decided we're gonna go ahead and give Xbox Live Gold for free and we're gonna go ahead and make, 100 million less a month. But I still see a future where Xbox multiplayer online does become free. It's totally gone. And one of the reasons is because Microsoft does own their servers. So Xbox using their own servers in-house, I wouldn't say that that's not too much. I mean, obviously they got maintenance and things like that. But I think what Xbox really wants to do right now is they want to get people into Game Pass Core, and then people start to know about from Game Pass Core to move up to one of the other Game Pass subscriptions. They were probably really hoping for a lot more Game Pass Ultimate subscriptions, and really if you look at the fee, especially if they're a $10 a month subscriber, then another $7 is not going to break the bank, especially with all the added benefits that they get from getting Ultimate. And then once those numbers make sense, I'm pretty sure online multiplayer will be free. And the only other thing that would probably stop that would probably be if PlayStation was to do it first, because then that would put the pressure on Xbox to obviously follow suit. But again, we know PlayStation is really about their money, and so they're not going to take a loss on giving out that for free, especially if they're able to look at the data and see a lot of people subscribe to one of the PlayStation Plus tiers because they want to play online. Again, you make that free, there's going to be a lot of people who cancel their subscription. So there you go. I tried to break down as good as I can everything that's happening with the Xbox Live Gold to Game Pass Core transition. If you found this video informative, make sure to hit that like button, consider subscribing if you're not already, but until next time, Assassinator's out.